Beautiful people, welcome to Daydream Manor Flower Farm. If you're new here, I'm Dawn. I live in Zone 8B in South Louisiana, and I'm a flower farmer who's also over 50. Hello. All right, we're going to do just a quick update today. This week has been, my job off the farm has kicked my butt this week. And it has been the high priority. I mean, it usually is my priority because it pays the bills, but this week has been very challenging. So I am trying to get caught up today. So this is just me kind of giving y'all a little life update, little farm update. Let's start off with the high tunnel. Let me show you the high tunnel. Let me stop right here and let me run out to the field and show you the high tunnel. So here it is, all laid out, all of the pieces. So we did pick it up last week. We're hoping really to get started on it this weekend, but y'all, it's probably going to be really slow going because it is going to be 100 degrees today. So we've hit that part of South Louisiana weather where it is stifling hot. And I think the heat index is like 108. So it's going to be one of those things we work on early in the morning, later in the afternoon. But I'm going to share with you about, as we go along, I'm going to share this journey. Anyway, so we did go and pick it up. The company we used is about 2.5 hours from our home. And picking it up saved us $500. So we're good with it. I mean, it took us all day by the time we got up there and then got it loaded, and then just made the trek home. So I will say this, the company was really great to work with. We got there, they were counting out, making sure they had everything. Everything had already been bundled with my name on it. They counted it as it got loaded on the forklift. They counted it as it came off the forklift and was put into the trailer. So we counted it when we got home. So I think we have everything. It's a lot of pieces, but this is a 30 by 55. That right there, I don't know if that's the plastic for it or if that's the shade cloth, because I did get a shade cloth for it. So it's here, y'all. Now we just got to put it together. Okay, y'all, this sucker's big. It's going to be big. Like I was really putting it into perspective because I have a disability, a learning disability that is very hard for me to imagine things. And so I'm not going to get into any of that right now. But anyway, so for me, I have to see it drawn out. Like I can't. If somebody said, like, oh God, ask Mr. Daydream when we were building this house. We were literally standing on the foundation. He's like, well, we can do the kitchen cabinets this way. And he's pointing them all out. And I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying to me. So he has to draw everything out so I can see it. And so finally, we were talking about the size of the high tunnel. And he said, it's the length of my shop and is wide. And I'm like, oh, son of a gun, that's big. So, reality set in. Let me be honest, reality has set in. And so I'm trying to get a game plan together for that. I think right now I want to do this fall, I'm going to do my ranunculus and anemones, the tulips, and probably lisianthus. And I know I've gone back and forth on lisianthus. I'm so wishy-washy on that. And I don't know if I'm going to do seeds or if I'm going to do plugs. Because here's the other thing. I feel like I'm going to have like this learning curve. And so I am hesitant about putting a lot of blooms in it the first year. Just because I got to figure out how to grow in this thing. And if you go start looking around, there's not a whole lot of information on using a high tunnel in our part of the United States. With that being said, I'm just going to go with it. And we're going to adapt and be flexible and just do what we can do, right? So right now, I think that's the plan. I do know like in late January, I want to start some sunflowers in it. I'm going to push the envelope on those. So I got to sit down and really map that out. I figured the way we would lay that out in the high tunnel, and this is just a rough guess, that we could do about 4,000 flowers in it. So that's just right now, just thinking about how we would lay it out. And we may end up doing some things differently, but right now that's the number I have in my head. So it's a lot of flowers, plus the raised beds, and Mr. Daydream still needs to build like 10 more raised beds. So a lot going on. And just juggling that, y'all, with 2 full-time jobs off the farm, and it's hot as hell. I don't even know how else to say it. It's like this, I feel like we're in Satan's armpit right now. The humidity is high. It's 108 degrees is the, whatchamacallit, the feels like temperature. I couldn't even think. So anyway, just a lot going on. And again, I ask myself every year, why do we live here? and I don't know, to be honest. I guess we do have a longer growing season, so I'm going to hold on to that as a positive. But it's just going to be a long summer. What else do I need to talk about? Oh, so this weekend is my last bouquet subscription delivery, which I am very thankful for. My customers have been outstanding this year. You know, I had to cut back to like a third of my offerings. I wanted to start them much earlier, but because of the soil issues we had with my cool season, I had to push them off later. And that's the other reason why I wanted to get these done so much earlier. I'm out here at 6:30 this morning starting to cut flowers for delivery in the next day or so. And because I need to get them done and get them conditioned because it is so hot. And I don't want to be out here like this. Like, I mean, I still have to be out here to do some things, but cutting flowers and doing that stuff is it's just way too hot. So anyway, let me stop whining. I mean, I'm 55. I need to quit whining. I feel like I whine more now that I've gotten older than when I was younger. Anyway, it is my last season. I have gotten several emails, though. I'm going to have to deliver again the following weekend because I have a lot of folks on my list who support our baseball team here, the LSU, and they are in Omaha for the championship for the World Series, and they start playing Saturday. So I woke up to like a lot of emails saying, hey, we're headed to Omaha. Can you hold my delivery? So I will. That's not a problem. I do offer that as a service. It's not a big deal because I do have very faithful customers. So I am holding those. So I'm going to do some deliveries this weekend, and then the following weekend it'll be completely wrapped up. So no big deal. I'm trying to, what else? The last thing I have to put into the ground, and y'all, they're out of control. And Mr. Daydream's building the boxes like he did for the Peggy Martins. He got called out to another job and hadn't had time, but he's building them today so I can get the loofahs and the gourds in the ground. Because I am going to do loofahs and gourds again this year. I don't know. I'm trying to think, y'all. And my mind is just like, okay, and then you got to go do this, and then you need to get this done. And I know I'm talking fast, and my apologies, but I'm looking also at the clock, and I know I need to get grass cut. That's a 2-hour ordeal, and I need to get that done in the next couple of hours before it starts really getting too hot to be out here. So trying to cram it all in because I am excited. I'm excited over the high tunnel. I'm excited, over some of the opportunities that I have coming up. Oh, the flower bar. Okay, another revenue stream, and I'm going to do another video on just the revenue streams. But I did a flower bar over the weekend for a baby shower, y'all. It turned out so cute. First of all, I have pictures on my Instagram if you want to go look at those. But y'all, it turned out so cute, and I'm so excited because that led me to being really creative and putting together some party packets. So I updated my website, have all that ready. I think I have a few things I'd still want to maybe go in and finesse, but for the most part, it's ready. And it was such an easy thing to do. Y'all, it was so easy. And this one, and I'll talk about all this. I'll talk about the profit and loss, whatever, in another video. But this one was really me just using what I charged the customer to get the things I needed. So it still was so amazing. I cannot wait to do another one. Next video, I promise we'll talk about other revenue streams and some ideas, because I really want to share those as a community, what we're coming up with and how we're being creative, because flowers is not the only thing we do here on the farm. We do vegetables, we do all these other things, and so And I want to hear from you. Like, what are you doing? Let's share ideas. So anyway, all right, I am going to bring the flowers I've already cut inside, and I am going to jump on the lawnmower and get grass cut. Try to eat breakfast too in the meantime. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Again, my apologies for this just being so short and talking so fast, but just time is very valuable right now. So anyway, I will see you next week, and we'll talk about revenue streams. So go enjoy your day. If you are just putting blooms into the ground, like I know some of you are, fingers crossed, I know you're going to have a fantastic bloom season. So see you soon, my friends.